Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, guys, before I get into today's topic, I want to talk about a positive and a negative. Okay. Positive is thank you guys for all y'all patience with my video that I had trouble with about uh lady, the Glacier Glider lady who killed her kids along with her son. Now, with the help of her son. That video at first was playing about the cold case about the old Glacier Glider man who murdered a child back in the 80s and got discovered through DNA technology. Now, I got over 2,000 views, so yay, 2,000 views. Hold on, guys. Sorry about the sound. I'm trying. I Unfortunately I don't have my uh, anyway, uh, so yeah, I know it's hard. What about now? What about now? It sounds clear on my end. What about now? It sounds clear on my end. All right. All right, good. All right, fantastic. So let's start over. So anyway, I did the show about the Glacier Glider lady and her killing her kids. Okay, did that show. All of a sudden, we had the first story about the old man that killed someone in the 80s and got caught through DNA. Well, the video got 2,000 views. I want to say thank y'all very much for sharing it. Appreciate it. I don't know what happened. Maybe YouTube gods thought it was a good video and it's still clocking. But here's come the negative part, right? People came in wanting to diss my technical difficulties, talking about it's a bad video. Well, really talked about the word of me using the word Glacier Glider. Okay, so people got a little offended by it, said I sounded pretty racist or whatever. Okay, I'm about to help you out. If you ain't never been on my channel or you just starting to realize what I do. Everybody of every color has a nickname. Okay, you do a crime, you get equal hate over here. There is no exception. I'm an equal hater opportunist when you do a crime, especially if it's retarded and stupid. That's just what it is. So if you can't handle that, then you need to do me a favor. You can always click the dislike button, or you can just not look at my channel at all. Doesn't bother me. Because guess what? Someone or somebody must have liked my shit because I got 2,000 video views, and not to mention too, I have almost 6,000 subscribers in counting. Hold on, guys. My wife talking to me. Hold on. Hey, y'all. My wife said hello. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something for my wife on the phone. Give me 1 moment. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go, take care of the wife. So let's get back to this now. So, that's what I got. I got some hate on this because I said you should be a mod, Anthony. Let me look and see. Yeah, I got hate, guys. A lot of people said that I was just disgusting. This, that, and it really irked me because I've never been that type of guy. I've always been the type of guy that has always been solid. You know what I'm saying? Always. I've never been the type to how can I put this? I've never been the type to become a liar. I don't have no reason to lie. That's not my thing. And I'm not a racist person. Okay? It's just what it is. This is our way of showing that, that's just our name for people that's messed up. Everybody's got a name. Asian persuasion. Black people call sun men. We have what we got it. Asian persuasion. Indian men is called Patels. Indian folks. That's just what it is. If you're on a reservation, American Indian, you call a powwow. That's what we is. It's what I do. Because we're dark skinned. We're people of the sun. Crouching tiger, yep. Asian persuasion, crouching tiger. So I'm tired of this. Hombritos or umbrettos, yeah. So quit acting like I hate on I'm a racist guy. I call everybody a name. If you can't handle the name on the channel, guess what? You can stop looking at that motherfucker. You ain't got to subscribe. But if you love the message behind it, then that's all we ask. Now, since I done took my time out and said what I have to say, let's talk about today's event. Now, over the weekend, some 10 people lost their lives at the Supermarket massacre, and it was devastating. Okay, when I say devastating, it really shocked America to its core. But on the political side, the liberals got excited. They got excited because this time they had a story they could shake their ass to. It was not a sun man like we've been witnessing the last couple of major massacre shootings. Nope, it was a Glacier Glider. And they felt proud of that. So proud that they went running with the narrative of that white supremacy is at an all-time high. And the manifesto that this guy wrote, which they kept saying was racist, which it was. I'm not gonna lie, the man had a racist manifesto, but the manifesto came from a left perspective. As a guy that was a radical left person who was upset that he being a white minority, he would become a white minority because of the fact of the matter that America was replacing his nationality with other. Okay, now here where it gets comical. Now they want to say that he all of a sudden got inspired by people like Tucker Carlson. Now I'm going to play the clip of what happened with this event, and then we're going to dive in deep on the double standard of this year of what we experience when it comes to what, you guessed it, the liberal media trying to push white guilt and making Glacier Gliders feel like they are the most violent people in the world. You can't make this ish up. Let's jump on it.
Customer experience is everything today. And that's true whether you're a healthcare leader, a telco exec, or even Santa Claus himself.
I'm going to censor that for a minute because I don't want to hear that guy freaking talk.
Judge, Kelsey Anderson with Channel 4. Are we allowed to live stream this, or do you just want us to take pictures and video and then send it?
Now, if you don't know where Tops is, hold on for one moment, guys. One more again. Hold on. Man, I'm back. My wife flirted with me hard this morning, y'all. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I'm not laughing at what happened with the event, just laughing at my wife for a minute. But okay, I'm gonna get you, girl. Getting back to this story though. Now, if you don't know where Tops Friendly Market is, that's in Buffalo, New York. Now, this is what's sad about the situation. And we talked about this a lot on this channel, right? And what we talked about is that this particular event was tragic, and you would think that the tragedy would be the main focus, right? You would think the tragedy would be, what can we do to bring aid to the people that got injured? But when it comes to the left, they don't think of it that way. They think of political gain. They think of, let's see what we can do to spin the narrative. Let's try to make it seem like every Glacier Glider person in America is just violent, ready to go, ready to hurt, ready to do things. Now, we have went over this channel over and over again. We have mass shootings going on every weekend. Every weekend. And where those mass shootings happen? Oh, don't you worry. I'm not finished. But as we break down more of this mass shooting that they say is supposed to be only by Glacier Gliders who are racist and ready to take out Sun people and any other minority, umbreros, freaking Asian, we about to hook you up. We about to show you the falseness in it all. But let's continue with this. Now, his name is Peyton Grandin of Cochran, a New York State community. It's 200 miles southeast of Buffalo. This kid drove 2 hours to get there.
Yes, sir. I understand my choices. And can you afford an attorney? Would respectfully request that the defendant be remanded without bail I'd also like to let the court know that these people intend to present this directly to the grand jury. As far as any bail issues, I'll reserve a right to make further argument further point down the road.
All right, and remanded. Parker, you want me to bring this back afternoon?
Extend that to Thursday?
Okay, Thursday in the morning, then I'll be the 19th in the morning. Both days.
19th in the morning, I'm available, yeah.
May 9th, forensic at the defendant's request. Remand. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Aaron.
Now, when you see him in the hospital, thank you, Karen Snipes Brooks, for the heart. When you see him in the hospital gown, I want you to understand something here. He's in the hospital gown because he's probably going to go for psychiatric evaluation. Now, this is standard when you got something like this going on. Now, what's possibly going to happen is that after the evaluation, they're probably going to deem him fit to sit trial, and they're going to cook his behind because, for one, he did it in the most liberal city there is, which is Buffalo, New York. The district attorney traveled almost 2 hours, an hour plus, excuse me, not 2 hours, an hour, a little over an hour from New York City to Buffalo, back to her district. So yes, he is going to get the max. There is no love and no hope for this guy. He is done for. Now, what is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is that once again, White Glacier Valley, aka White Glaciers, are the new Sun Men back in the day. I know it's a lot to digest, but I'm getting to why I say this. Let's continue with the rest of this situation.
Thank you, Judge.
That concludes the meeting calendar.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else. What's also going to happen with him dressed like this? When he goes back to his cell, he'll be in a cell, isolated from everyone else, with one little window to look out of. Okay? He may have a light, he may not, and it may be very dim. It'll probably be very padded, and he's going to have to basically everything he do, use the bathroom, all that stuff in that one area. He may get a shower maybe once or twice out the week, if that. It's very, very strict when you get into what you call the psychic area of a jail, psychiatric ward of the jail. They don't show you no love. There ain't no love, man. There's so many crazy dudes in that thing. They treat you, whoo, yeah. Guards treat you like scum. Ain't fun. Ain't fun at all. All right, so we're gonna go. We broke down this. Now let's talk about what the radical left is actually saying on from MSNBC, CBS, all of them, what they're saying about this guy and who they're blaming. Let's go to CNN, because we haven't seen CNN in a long time, right? You know we don't do CNN on this channel, but this is for educational purposes only. Let's go to little CNN, aka the network that just can't get it together. The scandalous network of CNN. All right, y'all ready for the title? What do they do? What do they do? What do they do? What do CNN does, guys? You're finna find it out. Here we go. CNN is putting fear in your body. The Buffalo shooting suspect had plans to shoot more black people after a deadly rampage at a grocery, authorities say. Ain't that so? Now, we went on Fox News, Newsmax, everywhere else, the real news. Only thing he was focused on was trying to shoot people in that certain grocery store until he got stopped. One thing about mass shooters like this guy, they know they're not going to get caught. They're not that crazy. They know they're not going to, excuse me, they know they're going to get caught. All right, they're not that crazy. They know that they have a limited time to do the damage they're going to do. So they try to go at a heavily concentrated area to do the things they want to do. Hey, good morning. GMA Merkel said, ain't no real news. You're right, GMA. You're right. You ain't lying. Ain't no real news, man. There ain't no real news. You was not lying. You was not lying. Let me switch back over to my people over here. You was not lying. You telling the truth. It ain't no real news no more. No, those days are over. The real news we used to have, they are over. You know what, GMA? Guess what? I done made you a mod, brother. Congratulations. Thank you for being part of the channel, brother. I mean, that's just what it is. Now, shout out to our newest members, too. Shout out to our newest members. We appreciate you for being members. Oh, no. We're not playing nothing on this channel. I'm not getting deemed by CNN because CNN always want to deem people when you play something of theirs. They want to deem you. They'll swear it's their stuff. All right, so we're going to read a little bit. First thing CNN says, the man accused of killing 10 people in a racially motivated mass shooting at a Buffalo, New York supermarket Saturday had plans to continue his shooting rampage and kill more black people, authorities said Monday. There was evidence that was uncovered that he had plans, had he gotten out of here, to continue his rampage and to continue shooting people. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramala told CNN. He even spoken about possibly going to another store. There is some documentation the suspect had plans possibly for a shooting at another large superstore, Gramala said. He was going to get in his car and continue to drive down Jefferson Avenue and continue doing the same thing. Then it said it appears the suspect planned to kill more black people. Erie County District Attorney John Flynn said, we need to drill down further, he added. Okay, let's talk about this. Now, he did marry a 180-page manifesto. I haven't seen it and everything. But here's the thing that I have a problem with. The whole, he was going to go down to each store in Buffalo, New York, which is predominantly a black city, and try to shoot everyone. Okay, do you know how many gangster behind people there are in Buffalo, New York? He was lucky to get to Tops, okay? And the cops stopped him. Exactly, GMA. So he would have never made it to another store. He would have got blasted before anything. Now, he did have some really questionable armor that was awesome. Oh my God, Kel Albert, thanks for reporting Real News 1999 donation. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sister. Thank you. I didn't want to mess up your name, but thank you. And this is disturbing that this is what CNN put out. You know, they're saying, oh, he was going to come to another store and it's a predominantly black neighborhood. 11 of the 13 people shot were black. Okay. 11 of the 13 people that shot were black. Now, I understand the manifesto. I understand that he put about the replacement theory. But let's talk about the part that really... Yeah, man, exactly. I'm going to try to get one as soon as possible today. I will give y'all the good news if I can pull that off. That's the goal. A Tops Friendly Market. Now, some people said that he did some reconnaissance, maybe. Now, this is CNN's version. Now, one thing about CNN. Now, remember what I told you? Zip code of the store was 78% black. Now they was right about that. I give them that. They did that part. But he brought a Bushmaster XM15, which is pretty much a rifle. Damn. Then, you know, he just shot a lot of people. That was messed up. Now, let's see what Fox News is saying about this. So this is CNN. Now, CNN put the narrative that this guy was just basically this white supremacist ready to go. Now, we're going to see how Fox News categorize it. All right. So we matched that. Okay. They talked about the people that passed away. He went on the middle. So basically, this kid was basically had mental problems. But see, this is what makes it interesting. Now, we talked about they pretty much got matched the same thing. So I give CNN props. They did a little bit of a good job on this. But let's talk about when they talk about blaming Tucker Carlson. This is what's about to make y'all really trip. Yeah. Now this is where it's being blamed. I'm gonna go with the news. I'm trying to CNN. There you go. So CNN business, and y'all see who it is. Brian Stelter, first one to write. Now y'all know Brian Stelter has been batting in striking out on everything he put his notes on. When I say striking out, the dude just sucks. Okay, I mean he really does. Now let's see how much he sucks. Brian Stelter is the first on Stelter is the one that writes this, and here he already saying he uses right here. Now this is the type of stuff that pulls to your heartstrings and make you think that there is a high level of white supremacy in America today, just ready to take out a black person. Listen how you write this. An 8-year-old girl was at the grocery store with her parents picking out a birthday cake for her dad. When the shooting started on Saturday, her dad hid with her inside the milk coolers until police arrived, and they were the lucky ones. Now, it gets worse. I'm just going to read how they write it. The gunman was allegedly motivated by his fear about declining white birth rates and an influx of immigrants. So he attacked the black families. The lives of the 10 victims and the survivors from the grocery store will be forever changed. But will anything change for the better? Or will this phenomenon, men poisoned by lies on the internet, radicalize into the rage-filled shooting sprees? Just keep getting worse. If you're feeling pessimistic right now, you are far from the only one. You see how they write that, right? Now, let's talk about it. Are white birth rates declining? Actually, not as much as black birth rate is declining. If you look at the black family right now, we talked about this on my show and other shows statistically, that with Planned Parenthood being in the hood, especially in poor communities, especially in black communities, you have more black females now getting abortions than more than ever. You even got more black females now buying the Plan B pill at a higher rate. So we're decreasing. Now, is the immigrants are replacing us? Well, it seems like it to us. We have an administration that will not close the borders. But to me, this was a gentleman who was mentally disturbed, frustrated about from the radical left, possibly about immigration taking his jobs. He probably believed in that at first, and then he found out all the negativity behind it, and he just took it out on the first thing smoking, and that was black folks, because he probably couldn't get anywhere or could not research anywhere in the New York area that had a high rate of immigrants. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to find more people radicalized like this. You really are. Now, again, this is sad that this is written like this, because you can debunk all of this by writing it. But this is what they do. I just want people to understand this is what they want you to do. Like right here, live stream lynching. You see that? A live stream lynching. Now, when you think of a lynching, you think of a lynching where they have a whip or something and you are like literally beating a black American or any American of any descent that is the minority or the majority. That's what a lynching is, right? You're hitting people with shit. That would be considered a massacre. But you see how they do that? They put stuff like that to draw you in on that whole fear of white Glacier Valley is running around here trying to get sun men and women. Now watch this. Listen to this. A live stream lynching. You can't make this up. Think about it this way. White supremacists used to disguise themselves in white robes and secretly meet under the cover of night. Now they sit at home and convey on extremist message boards in broad daylight, interconnected like never before. They may hear their twisted beliefs echoed by TV stars and elected officials. Now it's time to debunk the bullshit. Now this is what they saying now. They saying that white Americans is going out here harming black folks. But maybe Tucker Carlson and Stelter don't look at this thing called let's bring that up again. You guessed it. Yeah, let's talk about that. Tucker, since y'all said Tucker Carlson is the enemy. Okay, I want to show you the National Gun Memorial. We're going to look at any state. You know, we're going to go to New York because, see, this guy wants to say New York, right? We're going to go to New York. We're going to go before the massacre happened. Okay, we're going to go, I don't know. We're going to go way deep. You know what? We're going to search it by state. We're going to go to New York, and we're going to go to last week. We're just going to focus only on New York, the entire state last week. We're going to start by last weekend on a Saturday before Mother's Day. Okay? Entire state. Because, you know, they want to say that that's where we at, right? All right. Now, I'm all on New York. Hold on. Let me edit this out. Entire state. Hold on. I'm about to go to New York. I want to get this right. New York. Entire state. We're going to look at the last weekend before Mother's Day. We're going to go on a Saturday. All right, and other categories. We got women, children, teen, senior, You know what? We're gonna go with teens. We're gonna go with teens in the whole state. We go with teens. 13 through 19. Well, this is the whole U.S. Excuse me. I'm trying to do state of New York, but it's not happening. Teen fatally shot at party after junior prom. Family says. Okay. A son man died. Oh, look at this young man, 16. Lightfoot bands accompanied minors from Millennial Park at 6 p.m. because he was shot by another son man. Oh, it gets better. Ymir Cato, doing dead in daytime Camden shooting. By who? Another son man. This is what happens here. Deshaun Kirkland. He's from my area, Lugoff. Killed in a Lugoff gas station shooting. Probably by who? A son man. I mean, this is what's going on here. Oh, we're not finished. We got a lot to go here. Because they want to say all of a sudden that we don't know what we're talking about. All right. We've been talking about women. Let's go on women. Let's talk about the women that has recently passed away. In fact, we about to go back to that. Let's go back to women. We're going to go to the entire state. I'm going to pick one. Up north. We're going to go Baltimore. We're going to go to Maryland. Because Maryland always got something popping off. No, we know we're going to go to Philly, Pennsylvania. Let me see what Pennsylvania pull up. I don't like their website, though. Y'all hit that like button. This is the only place where you're going to get facts. Because I want to debunk this theory that white folks are just running around here killing people. I ain't showing it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I didn't do it right. Hold on. I have to make it show the date. So I gotta go up here. Show the date. All right, I ain't showing women. I got to show women. Hold on. I have to go to it again. I go to the women part. All right, we're gonna go to the women and we're gonna get past all this that's going on. We're gonna go with all the black females we seeing on here. Here we go. Denisha Smith. I'm gonna pick one. Atlanta, Georgia. East Point woman killed by a man she was trying to help. Guess who that man was? Put a one in the chat if you think it was a Glacier Glider. We're not replacing no white folk, Anthony. That's somebody trying to lie, bro. What I told you right here. Let me play that sample for y'all so you can see who this is. I told you don't take long. This right here is a black man. Hold on. Let me pause this for a minute. I'm going to stop sharing that. I'm finna show y'all the video of this. I just want to let y'all understand how crazy these people sound. This was a black man that killed her. But you'll never hear anything about it. You'll never hear anybody talk about we have a high problem with black men killing black women or with each other. Here's another one. This is a girl named Marquita Davis. Great mom, 27 years old on Mother's Day. Hurry up. Okay, hold on for 1 second, guys. I'm back. But this is what I want people to understand is this is a myth. Why do they keep lying? Another young lady. This is in Savannah near me. She's 57 years old. She don't look 57. Sure don't. But she the daily dispute. And I guarantee it was a son man. These are the ones that be doing the killing. But nobody talk about that because that's racist, right? Can't talk about facts. You can't say it's a black man doing it. That's racist. Joel, you can't say that. You can't do that. Good morning. Yeah, doing that is racist. You cannot do that. And it's sad. It really is. And then let's look at one more thing before we wrap this up, because I really wanted to talk about the differences of how they treating this guy. So y'all see it, right? This guy's plastered all over the news. You know, he's the enemy now. Now, let's look at what they did to the guy that ran over the grandmothers, right? Remember that? The black dude that ran over the grandmothers? Because this guy's going to get charged with a hate crime, right? You would think that the Waukesha guy would get charged with a hate crime. Nope, he's not going to get charged with a hate crime. He's going to get a hug. Look at this. Look at this.
Exactly what's going to be happening Sunday night when the moon turns.
You're going to refresh this because I want to refresh this because I want to prove to you guys the hypocrisy of what happened with this dude. He did all of this damage and all he got was a hug. Real talk. Got a hug. Nothing happened to this guy so far. I mean, he'll get sentenced and we won't hear nothing about it. Nothing.
Death of 8-year-old Jackson Sparks, the Waukesha community mourning anew today. Darrell Brooks made his first appearance in court yesterday afternoon. This
is Darrell Brooks. He's a black man. Darrell Brooks ran over a large amount of people. Grandmothers, children got killed. You name it. They got hit because he plowed into them. Now, this isn't Brooks' first time with the law. He has put hands on his girlfriend. He's done all of the negativity. And guess what? He gets hooked the hell up with a sad pony story. He'll probably get regular sentencing. He won't get caught with no hate crime. And you will not hear anything about him. I just wanted to just show people right there, Darrell. That's Darrell Brooks. Oh, we're not finished. Before we finish up, last person. Y'all know who this is. I ain't got to tell you no more about this. This guy. Oh man, you can't make this up, man. This guy here, old Frank James. Old Frank James. I'm gonna put his right here. Remember old Frank? Oh, that's not a good enough picture. I gotta get one where well, we got a good look on it. Okay. Now we can get there. Okay. This is the last part. You see Franco? I have to put it right here. I'm going to give y'all a close-up of Frank. This is Frank. Live in color. Now, you probably going to ask me, Joe, who the hell is Frank James? Oh, I forgot. I just want to refresh your memory. This is the dude that rode hammock on all the Asian people in a subway. What did Frank get right now? He's been forgotten. You will not hear anything else from Frank. Frank is in jail with R. Kelly. They done made friends. That's it. He's not even gonna get charged with a hate crime. And he killed more Asian people than anything. No black people was killed in this one. So this just goes to show you the double standard of the radical left. They swear out that they want the dignity. They want everybody to be on the same page. But you see this type of bullshit here, and they don't do anything. They don't. This is why I did this stream this morning. I want to preach to people that this shit is so retarded. Quit using racist undertones to try to scare people into doing what you want them to do. Okay? Just be honest. That's all I'm saying. Be honest. Treat people the same. I mean, that's all I'm saying. If you got a black person that killed a predominantly set of people and they had a manifesto, just like Frank James had a manifesto, charged him with a hate crime. Same thing with the Wisconsin guy. He plotted into those grandmothers. He's a repeat offender. He even talked about on Black Lives Matter. He hated white folks. Why didn't you charge him with a hate crime? But yet, when the white dude kills the black people, predominantly out of the 10 people he killed, 3 of them wasn't black. Now we want to go in and say, oh, that's a hate crime. And it was in a manifesto, just like the other ones were. I don't make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Adam Mountain was the same thing. What makes a racial hate crime? I'm with you, Adam. What makes it? Because if the manifestos that all these guys, out of the 3 of the people I just showed you, 2 of them had manifestos of racism. One got charged for a racial motivated crime for violating people's civil rights, and one didn't. So what is really going on here? I guess because he a black guy, he can't be racist, right? Man, y'all better stop it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to just give you my take on this. I wanted y'all to see the hypocrisy. We'll probably follow this, but we don't have to follow it because we're going to see it all in our faces about what's going to happen with this Peyton Grindon guy. They're going to talk about everything from his school life to when he took his first shit when he was a kid and everything else. But we'll hear nothing else about the other guys that son men that committed crimes. Real talk. But please like, share, subscribe, guys. Please share our content. I love you guys very much. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.